Next week, many Indiana schools will kick off their first phase of I-STEP testing, and with those tests come stress and worry for a lot of kids. But parents, there are things you can do this weekend to shake those pre-test jitters. I'm joined this morning by Dr. Erin Leonard. She's a local child psychologist. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Leonard. We appreciate it. First of all, you've created some tips for us. You want to start by empathizing.
Right. If you know your child is prone to anxiety or test anxiety, you really want, when they bring, their worries to you, you really want to just validate that, everybody gets worried before big exams or big tests, and that even you sometimes get worried before work presentations and things like that.
So don't minimize their worry. Don't say, psh, don't worry about it.
Yes,
Empathize.
It's normal and natural to be worried before a test or something like that.
Come up with a musical playlist.
Yes, absolutely. So music is one of those anxiety busters. And so before the test, if you can kind of have them pick out some of their favorite, most empowering, kind of soothing songs, and then have that playing in the background softly before, the day of the test.
Bring up memories. How does this help?
Yes. Okay, so they're called visualizations, and professional athletes have used them for years. And what you want to do is you want to ask your child, can you think of your favorite memory of maybe a beloved pet or a younger sibling or a funny cousin? And what that does is it brings about really positive kind of soothing feelings, because usually a pet is familiar and comfortable, and if they remember something funny about the pet, it immediately kind of gets them out of their anxious state. And so if you have them kind of identify 3 funny memories of a beloved pet, and then coach them, okay, when you start to panic, honey, or when they're handing out the test and you feel your heart racing, I want you to run through these visualizations in your head.
And of course, take deep breaths.
Deep breaths. That's a huge deal. So coach them on deep breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth, 5 deep breaths, and that really does wonders as well. And
are these things that you should do every time they express some sort of worry about the upcoming test, or is this some of the stuff you want to be doing as you're driving them to school that day?
Sure. You can practice with them. So if they come to you and identify that they're anxious and worried, you can sit with them and deep breathe with them and have them run through their visualizations, and then that's kind of just great practice. So when they are alone and when they do start to get anxious in the classroom, or while they're taking the test, then they have practice kind of running through these coping mechanisms on their own, or they can run through them on their own because they've been practiced with you.
Yeah, and then finally, and I'm sure a lot of kids are going to like this one, let them be in charge that day, the day of the test.
Yes, it's a great idea to let them be in control of what they can control that morning, because it gives them a sense of confidence. So let them choose what they want to wear. If they're most comfortable in their purple pair of sweatpants, let them wear them for the day. A favorite t-shirt that's comfortable and familiar, that's fine. Let them pick out their breakfast and maybe what songs they want to listen to on the way to the test, and that should really help with their confidence.
This is for any age?
Yes, absolutely. It works, from 4 all the way up till 18, 24.
Maybe even if you've got a big thing coming up at work, you can even use some of these.
Absolutely.
Dr. Erin Leonard, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck to all those kids who have the I-STEP test this week.